Let's see what happens when they see each other. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure there's not. But let's see what she does. Oh. Hello there. I just finished with my therapeutic massage where I almost cried several times. And then I decided to stop by Fresh Market. I only shop at 2 different grocery stores, Aldi and then Food Lion, in that order. Aldi first, Food Lion, if I can't find what I need at Aldi. I just went to Whole Foods. I don't know if you have Whole Foods where you are, but this is what I grabbed. I heard that they have meals that you can put together, and instead of going out to eat tonight, I grabbed this, and this was $25. So these prepared chicken parmesan, it's just chicken that's already seasoned and you cook it. And how many pounds? It doesn't say how many pounds. I'd say at least 2. So I got this, garlic knots, a thing of broccoli, and something else. I'm not sure what's in here to steam. I got a thing of pasta sauce and a mozzarella ball. So all of that for $25. That will feed Rob, Bailey, and myself. I also got 3 desserts for $12. And normally I don't do this, but it just seemed fun, something different. I got this strawberry shortcake, this berry tart. This reminds me, and I'll have to find the picture. This reminds me of the tart that Rob and I got when we were in Italy. I'm going to make a lot of noise opening this. Just bear with me. This looks very familiar to the other one. I'll share that picture here in a second. And I got a brownie, piece of brownie something explosion cheesecake. So yeah, so for under $40, I got a nice meal and 3 desserts, which we won't eat all tonight. So I thought, just let's try something new, something different. That's why I grabbed all of this stuff. And yeah, so I just got some other things I've never tried. These pita chips, pretzel pita chips, those look good. I'm on a sweet potato kick. I could eat sweet potatoes every day, so I got, I don't know how many pounds sweet potatoes. I also got this ginormous thing of strawberries. I might make some chocolate covered strawberries. I might. And I got some other things, but I had to try these. Of course, these are at checkout. I grabbed these. So that is what I got at Whole Foods today. I am just starting to put together a trip back to Italy, hopefully in May. We've been going back and forth, and come on, Stinks, let's go. Come on, Stinky. I don't know if I ever told you, but that's another one of Bug's nicknames. His name is Stinks. Anyway, I got off the subject. We have been talking about going to Europe for the last 2 years. 2 years. And we're finally just going to pull the trigger and see if we can swing it. I've wanted to go back to Europe somewhere, and we came up with flying into Milan, going to the lakes, like Lake Garda. I think Garda's there, or Lemon, or some. I'd been to Lake Lemon years and years ago. And then go back to Florence, and then back to Milan and home. So we're in the very, very early stages. Very, very early. This is going to be a big travel year, though, because in October we are taking our grandkids to Disney. It's our oldest grandchild. He turned 10 last December. And the only thing he wanted for his birthday is a trip to Disney. So we're going with the entire family. Entire family. Rob and myself, all 5 of our kids, 3 of their spouses, 5 grandkiddos, Rob's mom and dad, Rob's former wife, our daughters and son-in-law's parents, our daughter's sister-in-law, everybody. And I forgot to mention that our daughter is getting married in September. So there's a lot of stuff happening in 2026, but I'm looking forward to it. And traveling, Rob travels all the time. I don't get to. It's my turn. And I want to go back to where I used to live. So that's what I'm working on right now. I don't know if you know, I have a long history of doing different things. I was a nurse for 17 years. I was a travel agent for 5. I was a professional singer, lots of different things. But when I was a travel agent, it ended in 2020 when I closed my business because of the big COVID. And a lot of things have changed, I guess, since that time, which doesn't make sense because we've traveled since then. But I was in the early stages of working with a travel agent, and she doesn't do A, B, C, and D. And I don't know why, because as a travel agent, I did everything. I handheld the client from before, during, and after. I've always planned our own trips, so I'm speaking incorrectly. I'm just finding out that there are travel agents that will only book certain things for you anymore. No flights. They won't book flights. They won't book anything. And these are 2, I shouldn't say, that sounds like the whole world. These are 2 that I've talked to so far. They won't book, the one won't book anything outside the supplier. So if she is using Europe Express as a supplier and I want an excursion that's not with Europe Express, they're with Viator, I have to do it myself. So I told Rob I might as well just get my credentialing again and book our trip myself. I wanted to be handheld though. I'm getting ready to make dinner from Fresh Market, not Whole Foods. And it's very easy. I'm just going to pan fry these for 2 or 3 minutes. Then these go in a baking dish. I will top with this cheese, a little bit of the tomato sauce, pasta sauce, put in the oven. I am going to make spaghetti on the side to stretch it a little further. And I have more broccoli that I can add to this. And I need to throw these. These are the garlic knots that came in. So I'll throw these in too. So this should be a nice sized dinner. I'm adding a couple things, but it should probably be 2 meals out of this for 3 adults. So that's pretty good. So here is dinner. This all came in the pack. I added a little bit more broccoli And then I got this at Aldi for like $1.29. I just cooked this just to add a little more to it. And these are the garlic knots. I still have 3 left. So this should last us 2 nights, which is great.